Alright everyone, it's a week away from the draft. It's time for my mock. I'm going to tell you right now, this mock sucks. You're going to hate it. Cowboy fans are going to hate this mock. I hate this mock. So we can all just go ahead and this mock sucks, man. Alright, with that out the way. A lot of stuff going to happen today. We're going to have the schedules coming out, so I'll be on my Twitter. I have a busy day, so I'll be out in LA and whatever. But I'll be tweeting once I see the schedule, because I'm gonna try to get to 2 games. I know I'm gonna get to 1, but I'm gonna try to get to 2 games this year because I'm just feeling like going to see the spectacle. But right now I have the mock draft. It's not good. I don't like our position at 18. I don't like our options. So let's go in there and see why this came to be. Number 1, offensive tackle from Texas A&M going to Kansas City. Kansas City could go down, but Joe Kittle is the best in the draft. Number 2, Jacksonville with Deion Jordan. Again, no-brainer pick. One of the best in the draft, if not the best in the draft. Goes to Jacksonville. Number 3, here's when some changes might happen also. Oakland may trade down because they kind of need a quarterback to go in there and with Flynn and Terrell Pryor. So I can see Oakland looking for a trade partner to come down, and they have a brilliant piece to basically trade with Sharif Floyd. Sharif Floyd is a monster. A lot of people think he's the best player in this draft. So I can definitely see somebody going up and getting Sharif Floyd at that number 3 position, and Oakland dropping down and getting maybe Geno Smith later, or maybe EJ Manuel later, or somebody that they can work on in the future with that quarterback position. Next, Philadelphia. Philadelphia's in the same position. They can move down because I just don't know how comfortable people are with picking Geno Smith that high. I have Geno Smith going there right now, but I can clearly see him dropping, especially with a trade right there. If Philadelphia drops down and somebody wants to go up and get, per se, Eric Fisher or someone like that, they can go up there and get that pick from Philadelphia, and Philadelphia can still go down and get Geno Smith, or go down and get EJ Manuel, someone to go up and underneath Vic, because I don't think Nick Foles is going to fit what Chip Kelly is doing there in Philadelphia, but who cares? That's not my business. Next, Detroit. I think everyone has Detroit getting Eric Fisher. I think all the reports out of Detroit saying they want Eric Fisher. I know Dee Milliner has a shot there, but I think Milliner is going next with Cleveland. Arizona needs offensive lineman, and Lane Johnson is an athletic beast. I see him going there. And number 8, Tavon Austin, the Buffalo. Yes, Tavon Austin, top 10. Might as well. He's going to be a first-round talent anyway. Might as well take a shot at him because his skills are just off the charts. Then at number 9, the New York Jets are doing backflips as Ziggy Ansah is still there. They'll snatch him up real quick. Then Tennessee will break our hearts and take Chance Warmack at 10. That is very high for a guard, very high, but I think Warmack is steady as they get at that position. Next, San Diego will also break the other half of our heart and take Jonathan Cooper at number 11. Yes, a guard's going at number 10 and number 11 probably. If either one of these guys drops number 18, we're in such a good position. It's pitiful. They're not going to fix everything. It'll just be that we got a very good player for that. For that pick. Number 12, Miami needs a corner. Xavier Rhodes, he's down there in Florida anyway. Match made in heaven. Number 13, Tampa Bay. This depends on the Revis thing. If the Revis thing goes through and this is Jets pick, the Jets could do something different that can impact us. The Tampa Bay, if they don't get Revis, they could probably go a cornerback here that impacts us. If they take Sheldon Richardson, which I got him in there, that directly impacts us, because with Cooper and Warmack gone, Sheldon Richardson is the other real big nasty that is worth a pick right there at 18 in my opinion. So if he's gone off the board right now, we're in a tad bit of trouble. Number 14, Carolina. Please get Cam a wide receiver. I'm so sick of watching people just drag Cam through the mud, and he's got nobody but an old Steve Smith to throw the ball to. The receiver situation in Carolina is just absolutely horrendous. So get Cam a wide receiver. Cordell, go down now. Just pack your bags, walk. It ain't nothing like maybe 100 miles down there to Charlotte. Go down there and start catching passes for Cam. I don't want to hear about nothing else. Number 15, Star Latulili from Utah. will be going to New Orleans. New Orleans will have some serious options right there. They'll have Kenny Vaccaro available. They'll have Mingo available. They'll have Jones from Jarvis Jones from University of Georgia. They'll have many weapons there on their defense. But the most important guy on the 3-4 defense is that big nasty nose tackle. That big guy in the middle that you're gonna go in my defense. You're not gonna come this way. You can go that way or that way and let my athletes take you out. But that is the most important position. I don't know if Rob Ryan's going to do that. He likes to blitz and all that kind of stuff and do like tricky things. But for a good solid 3-4, you need a monster in the middle, and that's what he does best. Number 16, we got Kenny Vaccaro going to St. Louis. Now is when the Cowboy Nation needs to be starting to freak out a little bit. We need to be freaking out because all our guys that are worth the 18 pick are gone. Gone. Cooper, Warmack, Sheldon Richardson, and Kenny Vaccaro. Gone. So now, basically anybody we get is going to be a reach unless we can get out of that number 18 position. So you need to be calling Atlanta, calling people on the phone, the people that's already said they would like to move up in the draft. We need to be wheeling and dealing like crazy right now to try to get that, at least get that second round pick or another pick that we lost last year getting Mo Claiborne. That would be awesome. But to move down is almost a necessity. Let's go to number 17, Pittsburgh getting Mingo. The rich get richer. Pittsburgh does it every year in the draft. They just wait for some talent to fall to them. Then 18, Dallas gets Sylvester Williams. Nobody really likes that pick that much. Nobody likes it that much. I kind of like it. I mean, it fits a need or whatever, but I just think we could get him later. It's nothing against Sylvester Williams. I just think we could get him later, you know? So 18 is not looking good for us. I need something in this mock draft to change before the draft happens because I just don't see those guys falling to us. All right, let me quickly round out the draft. 19, the Giants, Alex Ogletree, going to be hell to deal with in New York. I hope he doesn't go there. Number 20, Tyler Eifert. I don't think they trust Martellus Bennett. I know he signed a 3-year contract, but I think they want to get a really good tight end there in Chicago to go along with that passing game. Matt Elam, and then Martellus Bennett is a real good blocker. So a blocker goes good in that second tight end position. Number 21, Cincinnati, Matt Elam, safety, Florida. That's kind of a reach in my opinion, but Cincinnati kind of can do that with the way they're putting together their roster. Number 22, DJ Fluker, offensive guard, Alabama. 20, Jarvis Jones, Minnesota. Number 24, Indianapolis, Bjorn Warner. Number 25, Minnesota, Manti Te'o. Yeah, Te'o will go to a place like Minnesota and probably flourish because there's no way, you know, he can be coddled in Minnesota. He can be kept away from bad and, you know, big city influences and all kind of stuff that could mess up because he looked a little soft. He looked a little soft. Up here, he looked a little soft. So in Minnesota, he can be coddled a little bit and let mature into a real strong football player. I think that's a good mix. I just still don't like Te'o that much. Number 26, I have Green Bay getting Eric Reed, which would be a huge get for them. Number 27, Houston, Robert Woods, wide receiver, USC. Come on. Same thing with you guys. Get a wide receiver, please, Houston. I mean, you've been riding one guy out there for a long time. Get a wide receiver on the other side of him. Denver, Eddie Lacy, running back. I hadn't seen Eddie Lacy going to Denver. I just threw that in myself because I think it's a good mix. I think Peyton, you put a third down, a third and short person like Welker on the team, then you get a third and inches guy like Lacy, you're gonna be converting first downs like crazy in Denver. So I'm just throwing that to you, John Elway. I couldn't stand you as a player. I can't stand you as a GM, and I'm giving you information. What the heck is wrong with me? Number 20, speaking of can't stand, number 29, New England will get probably Marcus Hunt and make him a superhero. Number 30, Atlanta, Desmond Trufant. I like Desmond Trufant a lot. You know, them Trufants, they know how to play football. Number 31st, San Francisco, Zach Ertz from Stanford, another Stanford tight end. And then rounding out the first round, Baltimore, Keenan Allen. Put him on the other side of Torrey Smith and watch Flacco go. Alright guys, that's my mock. I will be live for the draft here on my YouTube channel. I'll start streaming 1 hour before the draft begins, and we will have some fun. I'll be live tweeting. We will talk about every pick. At that point, I'm jumping completely into the into ESPN and NFL.com to know everything I can about every single player that we could possibly even want. And hopefully we'll have all the information, especially when I have you there to fix my holes or whatever, which is absolutely awesome. So I can't wait for the draft. It's one of my favorite times of the year, and I will see you next week here on this channel, and I'll talk to you about the schedule in a few. Holla at you.